I was born with champagne taste, but I live with a sweet tea pocketbook. Some say that I can pinch pennies till they squeak and turn into dimes. So let's spend some time together. Let's see what kind of adventures we can have and what treasures we can find. And maybe, if we're lucky, we'll turn some of those pennies into dimes. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our little piece of cereal box cardboard, right? And I want to find out how big I need to have my little feet. So I'm going to go right here. I'm going to draw a circle around my egg. I just want an idea of what I'm doing here for size. So I'm going to draw kind of like a heart shape without the point. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to put this like this. So you can see what I did there. It's kind of like a heart shape, and what I did is I went to the back where the back side of the circle around the egg went. So I started there and I made a heart shape without the point. So I'm going to do it again. First I'm going to draw a circle around the egg. This will show me my front and my back. And then from the back I'm going to do a heart shape. There we go. Alright. So now I have two. And I'm going to need a pair of scissors. What did I do with my scissors? There they are. Okay. And I'm going to cut these out of the cereal box. I like using the cereal box because I like using up materials that are already on hand. And it can be cereal box or it can be any kind of dry box. It's not very thick and it's easy to work with. And then like that, ta-da! And I'm going to turn it over so it looks, that's the part we see right there. And then the next one. And this isn't about being perfect. You can have your older children do this too. And for your littler ones, you can have the materials already cut out for them. So that might help. All right, so now I'm going to take my little, and I'm going to draw the all I'm doing is coloring the where the feet would be. Like just an impression of it. It doesn't have to be like a real foot. And I'm using black. You can use any color you want. Maybe you want to use blue, or maybe you want to use pink, or maybe your child is really into yellow or orange. So, and see, you don't get the Sharpie mark on the other side because the cardboard is so thick. That's always nice. Okay, so the bottom of your egg, I like these eggs because they're actually adjoined. They don't come apart. You can make them come apart if you want, but I don't. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the bottom of this one, and I'm going to stick it kind of in the middle. Like that. And I picked a pink one here. I'm going to put a little glue on the bottom of this one. Ooh, sloppy, sloppy. And then I'm going to stick it right in the middle of this one. There we go. All right. Now for the duck, mine's actually going to be a bunny rabbit when it's done. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue right here, and I'm going to take the fake bead, the fake pearl, and I'm going to put it right there. And I put it right above, yeah, right above that little tiny piece in the back, right there, that little tiny piece in the back right there, just to give it a little more stability. All right, now the pipe cleaners. For the pipe cleaners, what I did is I took 2 pipe cleaners, and I like these dill pipe cleaners because they're about 6 inches long, and I bent them in half like this. Just bent them in half. They're the perfect size for this project, and you don't have to worry about cutting out pipe cleaners. Is already done. And then I bent them in half again down the sides, so they kind of make a really sloppy M. And guess what this is? Guess what this is going to be? Yeah, and then I kind of open them up a little bit, holding the bottom with my fingers like this, all right? And then I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue right here on top. And I'm going to just stick this whole thing in there like this. See how that goes? And I'm not going to touch the hot glue now because that's going to be super hot. Super, super hot. Okay. Now for this one, this little one, it's going to be a little different. Well, you just need a little piece of this. Don't go out and buy a great big giant piece of fur for this, because that's just not necessary. That's just not necessary. Okay, so I just a little bigger than a quarter maybe. All right, and I'm just going to right along the front here. Ooh, ow, hot. when I trimmed it up, I had some left over here. All right, and then little ball right here. This is going to go right on the top, just like that. See? And you really have to be careful. This is why I don't work with sharp objects very often. Whew. So that's what that little guy looks like right there. And then, again, I took the 6-inch pipe cleaner, all right? I've been working with it earlier, and I bent it in half. You could do this. You could do this part for your child already if they have a hard time with halves and quarters. All right, and then bend it. Okay, and then bend it in half again, so it makes a really sloppy M, like a, you know, McDonald's M, like that. And then, or a W, could be making a W. Yeah, M or a W. Okay. And then we're going to put the little legs together with the middle part, like this. I'm going to bend them all in so they're all together. Make my ears all nice and fat. Okay. I like projects like this because it just seems like every Easter, a little glue on top, every Easter the price of eggs goes up dramatically. And then this is going to just sit inside the little glue like that. I think we're going to put a little glue right here in the back, just to support it a little bit. All right. So there's our little gnome bunny rabbit. Real easy. And our little peep bunny rabbit, just like that. And you could even write your child's name on it. Now, if you want to fancy up this little gnome a little bit, still a little warm. Yeah, see, this is why I don't play with sharp objects. Okay. There we go. Now he's going to stay. Yeah, now he's going to stay. And I think, just for the fun of it, just two little small slivers of fur. There we go. Now we have to set them in our Easter basket. So we have these two little guys right here, all ready to go. And I don't know about you, but my kids were never really thrilled with boiled eggs on Easter. So we would decorate up a few eggs, not a lot, a dozen and make egg salad out of them afterwards. But the kids really like the plastic eggs. Now I'm folding this long way, okay? And then I'm going to fold this accordion. And I never really liked the idea of plastic Easter grass. It always bugged me, because what do we do with the plastic Easter grass? It's just as bad as Christmas tinsel. We just, you know, throw it in the garbage, or it ends up all over the place and we end up throwing it out anyway. Try and save it for next year. It's just not the same. And this is actually biodegradable and can be recycled. Okay. Now, after you got it folded into accordion style like this, okay, then you start on this end and you just cut little slivers, just little slivers, just like this. And your kid can do this too. If it doesn't have to be sharp scissors like what I have. And that's the reason why we fold it in half long ways, because if you try to do the whole piece of paper all at once, one long accordion, it is so thick that you can hardly cut through it. And I don't know about you, but I like to save my knuckles. Little springs. Bunch of little springs here. Okay, and we just take all our little springs, kind of stretch them out a little bit. Bring our bowl over. I got this cute little bunny bowl here, and you know, there's no sense in having those plastic baskets. They're just going to end up at Goodwill or Salvation Army or the trash. And this way you make a tradition. Start your own Easter bowl, spring bowl, and let the kids know that this is the one we're going to use every year. And you can even have special bowls for each kid. Now I got some extra over here that I already cut up. See how that looks? Now you can use a different green. I like this green because it really shows up. And so you have all this in here, like this, and each kid can do their own, decorate their own bowl. And then, now, because I have a little pink gnome here, I'm going to take a little yellow highlighter. And I'm just going to kind of go over the beard a little bit. And the hair with the highlighter. You could use any color. Maybe they want to do purple, or maybe they want to do blue. Maybe they want to do green. Can you see that? Just like that on his little feet. And then we're going to set him in there. And then we're going to bring our little bunny one over here. And there you have it. There's our little bunny, our peepee bunny, and our little gnome sitting inside here. And you can even put them up on your shelf, put them on the cabinet, and you can use these for Easter egg hunts. The kids can make their own, decorate their own, and make it your Easter project instead of just little plastic eggs. Alright? I hope you enjoyed this. If you like what you see here, please like, share, and subscribe with your friends. Have your friends subscribe. We are doing a giveaway for all our people who subscribe to our channel, and there will be a clue at the end of this video. And a list of supplies. Let me see if I can get that to show up. A list of supplies down in the description. And if you don't like the green grass here, Dollar Tree does have the darker green grass. It's made out of a raffia type material or a corn husk material. It is biodegradable, and it's only $1 for one package of these. And the Peeps, the package of Peeps is only $1 for those, and at the Dollar Tree. And a package of the plastic eggs, only $1. So, and the fake fur, and I had a couple of these pearls left over. So, and the dills, you can get these at any grocery store that generally sells cigarettes, the pipe cleaners. And the fake fur I already had on hand, and the highlighters I already had on hand. Paper, the green paper I already had on hand. You could use wrapping paper too, Christmas wrapping paper. You don't have to have a specific paper. And just don't go crazy and go out and buy all the Easter stuff. Start your own tradition. You know, if you've got children, their own bowl. Take it easy on the eggs this year. Don't spend so much money on the dye and everything. And let your kids, maybe they can make their own Easter ornaments every year until you have a whole bunch of Easter ornaments for each kid. If you have an elderly parent or an aunt or a friend of the family, you can make them an Easter basket too, using a bowl from the thrift store, and make your own grass and everything. Show them you love them. Everybody's going through a hard time this year. So I hope you like my little craft here. It's easy, it's quick, and most children over the age of probably 6 can do this with adult supervision. Under the age of 6, they're going to need a little help getting their supplies together and working with the hot glue. You can use regular glue, but I prefer the hot glue. It sets up faster. And I hope you enjoyed it. And thank you for watching.
If you'd like to see more, don't forget to like, share, and hit the subscribe button to our channel here. For more information, check out the links listed below in the description section of the video. And find us at TinkerTerrys on Instagram.